Welcome into Season 2 of the Kent Williams Carousel Dynasty. We remain at Buffalo, and we're taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes and their freshman sensation quarterback, Skylar Yaku. He beat out Tyler Flood, who has waited around for his chance to start, and Tyler Flood is like a 92 overall, what'll be a senior, but he's going to sit out, and he chose the red shirt. And Skylar Yaku is a true freshman who's a 97 overall at Ohio State. It is insane. This offense is going to be nuts. I look forward to bringing it to you today. And with this, the kick is away and Season 2 is underway. Dylan Johannesson still our returner here for the Bulls. We'll see what he can do. That wasn't a great one to open the season. But coming out onto the field for the first time as the Bulls starting quarterback is freshman QB Forrest Farmer. He won the job. He made great decisions during practice and all that. So he is our starter opening up this season. And this is his first play under center. We're going to throw it to open it up out there to freshman receiver TJ Nunnery. First down, Bulls. Second. On 1st and 10, we're handing it off to Dylan Johannesson here. He picks up 5 on the play. I don't expect the run game to be quite as much of a focus this year, at least just a straight up running game from our running backs, because we're just not as talented there with the loss of Justin Hill to Penn State. But Dylan Johannesson manages to pick up 6 and get a Bulls first down. Although he is shaking up at the end of the play, we are already down Dylan Johannesson. Sonny Godfrey's going to have to check into the game following Dylan Johannesson's injury, and let's just say Sonny Godfrey was not good last year, as that pass is incomplete, dropped by TJ Nunnery. And it turns out it was Colbert Hicks on that drop, not TJ Nunnery. Got to make sure I get that right. New numbers, learning it all on the fly here. Farmer back to pass. He's going to scramble a little bit. And he has Perkins out here. He's going down the sideline. He's our fastest receiver, Brendan Perkins, for 29. The Bulls are moving the ball right down the field on this Buckeyes defense. I did not expect that, as we are significantly outmatched, as Johannesson checks back into the game and takes that carry for 10 yards. The hope is maybe this season the Bulls won't suffer from the amount of turnovers they did last year. Sonny Godfrey checks back into the game. That pass is complete out to Dalton Alexander, who fights ahead, and he picks up a Bulls first down. A big part of this game is whether or not the Bulls are going to be able to get into the end zone and the red zone. They suffered a little bit last year from not being able to do that, as that's Sonny Godfrey taking the rush for 3. The Bulls coming out here with trips to the left on 2nd and goal, as it's read option, and Farmer makes the wrong read on that and is taken down for a 2-yard loss. He should have handed that one off. 3rd and goal here from about the 6-yard line. The Bulls dropping back to pass as they throw it up to the corner of the end zone to their tight end, but he just overthrew Dalton Alexander. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Coming out here on 4th down, Morton kicks that up, and good. Bulls take a 3-0 lead. This Bulls defense has been completely remade this season along the D-line and in the linebacking core. First down, they're going to hand it off to Badgett, who gets taken down by freshman safety out there playing Josh Thomas. He was a big recruit for us on the back end. And you'll notice number 9 over here, over the left tackle, is Richard Osherman. To the right end, you have Afitu Atkins wearing number 98. As that play is taken down and made by Quazell McGowan, our freshman middle linebacker, busting through on that play. Here we are, big 3rd down for Skylar Yaku. What can he do? He's back to pass. He's looking to throw it deep, and he finds Howden for a first down. He breaks that tackle. Seth Weischer takes him down. That's a freshman receiver who's 6'5", making that play. This Buckeyes offense looks like they're going to be set up for success in the future, as Yaku's only a true freshman as well, and already a 97 overall. Thomas moving back as they send their tight end in motion. It's play action. Yaku looks to pass, and he has White, who has a gap, but it's up to Seth Weischer, who takes him down. This Buckeyes offense has had 0 issues moving the ball here, as Yaku hands it off to Rayner, who gets taken down by Jeremiah Ingram and Malu Kealani on the play. Here on 2nd and 4, they're sending their tight end in motion over here to the left. Yaku running some play action, throwing it up, but he was way over his head. 3rd and 4, Buckeyes. Buckeyes come out 3rd and 4 here as Yaku drops back to pass. He is looking around. He has Casey wide open, who is able to beat Quazell McGowan for a 9-yard reception and a Buckeyes first down. This is a tough start to the season for the Bulls. They really have 2 of the better teams in the nation back to back here. We'll see if they can hold up as Yaku just checks that one down. The Simmons Jr. is taken down for 3-yard loss. 2nd and goal, backed up to the 12-yard line now. Maybe the 13. What will the Buckeyes do here? Yaku just hands it off to Rayner, who has a gap up the middle. One-on-one, Seth Weischer. He runs him over, but Thomas is able to come over and make that play before he gets into the end zone. Buckeyes 3rd and goal from about the 1-yard line. This is a big play for the Bulls. Can they keep him out of the end zone? Yaku, he breaks the first tackle. He cannot break the second tackle. Snyder takes him down. Isaiah Braithwaite Jr. and Trevor Snyder combine to make that play and stop the Buckeyes. 4th and goal here. Looks like the Buckeyes are going to come out and attempt the field goal as we all expected, and that kick is up and good. This game's tied at 3. Farmer coming out here on the 2nd drive of the game. Running a little read option, and that is blown up for a 3-yard loss. Buckeyes had the answer for that one. Dropping back to pass here on 2nd and 13. Farmer rolling to the right. He has a wide open Brendan Perkins, and he missed him on that play. That's bringing up a 3rd down. Coming out here, 3rd and 13 in the pistol. Farmer back to pass. He's going to throw it up deep. He's going one-on-one Perkins, but that one was underthrown. He had a step over the top, I think. 4th down, Bulls. Aaron Brown gets that punt away cleanly. There's a lot of green grass ahead of Jones on this. Can anybody get down there? Troutman blows him up, but that's a 13-yard return. That is huge for the Buckeyes. 1st and 10 taking over at about the 48, 47-yard line. They're going to send their tight end in motion again. Yaku, he runs a read option. He pulls it. He's one-on-one with, and he gets pushed out of bounds. What a play by Thomas. And the Buckeyes have announced they're going to be without their starting running back. Something about a chest injury. Badgett won't return, so it's going to be Rayner the rest of the way as he is one-on-one on the edge, and he gets taken down by Mitchell, our freshman corners, who was one of our prized recruits. He takes over the top job. 3rd and 3 here. Buckeyes, read option again. Yaku pulls it, but this time he cannot beat Isaiah Braithwaite Jr., who takes him down. What a play, Isaiah Braithwaite. Loss of 1. Somehow this Bulls defense managed to get off the field without allowing any points on that last drive. Now let's see what the offense can do to answer as that passes back to TJ Nunnery. He picks up 15 yards on the play and a Bulls 1st down to open this drive. What a start for this offense. Nice throw, Forrest Farmer. 1st and 10 as this first quarter starting to wind down a little bit here. Forrest Farmer back to pass. He checks it down to John Johannesson, who only picked up 4 on the play. Bulls can come out here on 2nd and 6. Forrest Farmer misses a wide open Colbert Hicks there. That could have been another Bulls 1st down. Bulls come out here 3rd and 6. Farmer looks like he's dropping back to pass. He's scrambling a little bit. He just barely gets that pass out of his hand. 4th down. Buckeyes get the stop. 1st and 10 here. Buckeyes going to send their tight end in motion as the first quarter's winding down. Yaku back to throw the screen. It looks like out to Rayner. That is blown up. Christian Smallwood makes the play. 5-yard loss. One of our few returning starters in the front 7 is Christian Smallwood as he made that play as Rayner. He hands it off, but Snyder can't take him down. Neither can Weischer. And that was Osherman's first tackle as a Bull. 3rd and 11 here. They're sending their tight end in motion here on 3rd and 11. Yaku back to pass. He's looking around. He gets sacked. Taken down on that play. Skylar Yaku goes down. Christian Smallwood again on the play. What a job as he goes out wide and just cuts in, and it makes the play. Great sack, Christian Smallwood. As the first quarter comes to the end, it is tied here at 3. Wow, nobody expected this. This could be a huge upset. Farmer hands it off to Johannesson here on 1st down. He fights ahead. That's an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 here. Bulls out. Farmer hands it off to Dylan Johannesson as he fights ahead. That's another Bulls 1st down on a 9-yard rush. Somehow the Bulls have more 1st downs than the Buckeyes so far, with 6-3 in the 1st down department. Farmer back to pass. He's looking around. He doesn't see anybody, but he just chucks it up there. That should have been intercepted. He got lucky on that play. I just realized I forgot to switch to quarter lengths. So we're going to run some clock here to quicken this game up a little bit as Farmer's back to... Oh, it was an RPO, and he hands it off to Johannesson for a loss of 5 or so. 3rd and 15 here. Bulls back to pass. They have to throw it up there. as he has a man. That's going to be a touchdown, Brendan Perkins. Bulls take the lead against the Buckeyes in the second quarter. Buckeyes taking over here in the pistol. Yaku, he's going to pull it on another read option, and this time he has a gap. Can somebody catch up to him? We have our middle linebacker, Quazell McGowan's tackle broken. Seth Weischer can't take him down. Finally taken down by Richard Osherman after what looked like probably a 50 or 40-yard run. What a play by Skylar Yaku. It's 1st and 10 from about the 21-yard line. Yaku again running speed option, one-on-one with Thomas. This time he is taken down by Josh Thomas. 2nd and 6 here following a false start. As Yaku is going to have Howden go in motion. He gets the carry. He has an edge one-on-one with Josh Thomas, but he could not break that tackle. It's still a 1st down and goal for the Buckeyes. It's 1st and goal here for the Buckeyes. They come out with 2 tight ends in the pistol formation as Yaku hands it off to Rayner, but that is blown up by Josh Thomas in the backfield. What a play. He has been huge for us with 6 tackles and 2 TFLs. It is 2nd and goal now from about, the 11 or 12-yard line for the Buckeyes. Seth Weischer walking down towards the line of scrimmage. They send a man out in motion. It's another handoff, this time to Demas Jr. He's one-on-one. He breaks that tackle of Quazell McGowan, but Snyder takes him down, it looks like. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line as the Buckeyes come up to the line of scrimmage. Again in the pistol is Skylar Yaku. He drops back to pass. He is looking to the corner of the end zone. That is intercepted by Bowers. What a play. Look at this. Oh my. He's a new addition to the team as well. What a play by Bowers. He's a freshman. He's our number 4 corner. He sets the Bulls up with 1st down here, holding the Buckeyes to no points as Johannesson fights forward for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 here, as Farmer throws a screen quick out to Colbert Hicks, who picks up maybe 1 on the play. It's 3rd and 2 for the Buckeyes here, as Farmer's again going to run some read option. This time he gets enough for the 1st down. Here we are, 1st and 10. Handoff again to Dylan Johannesson, but this time he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play. He was stonewalled. 2nd and 10. Farmer in the gun. This time he's going to run a little play action. And he's going to throw the deep over to Hicks. And Hicks makes that catch in traffic for a gain of 22 and a Bulls 1st down. Here we are, 1st and 10. Dylan Johannesson has pretty much nowhere to go. He only picks up 3 on the play. Farmer back to pass. He hits Keemon Williams over the middle, who was a freshman sensation last year. Gain of 14 on the play. Farmer lining up under center here with 5 wide. He drops back to pass, and he gets sacked before he can get that screen play off. What a play, Najee McFarland. Just unblocked by the right tackle, Kern. Here we are, 2nd and 15. The handoff to Dylan Johannesson. He has nothing but green grass in front of him. That's a touchdown. Bulls go up 16-3. Skylar Yaku comes out needing points, trailing 17-3 in his first career start. He throws that out quick to Zach Stewart, who drops it. That's 2nd and 10. Somehow this Bulls team is holding it together in the first half. As they send a tight end in motion, this clock is not necessarily in a bad spot for the Buckeyes as Yaku checks it down to Howden, and he gets wrapped up and taken down on the play. That was a great play by our number 1 corner, Chris Mitchell. It's 3rd and 3 for the Buckeyes as they send Luna in motion, and they're going to run some play action off of Rayner, and they're going to check it down to Lunar, who gets just enough for the 1st down. Luna gains 4, only a minute left on the clock. You can tell this Buckeyes offense is starting to get frustrated, and this team as a whole trailing 17-3 to the number 100 team in the nation as that passes off to Zach Stewart, their top receiver, for 23 yards and a Buckeyes 1st down. They got to get moving here. They only have 2 timeouts left and 42 seconds, and they probably want a touchdown here as Casey goes in motion to the right. Yaku is back to pass as we all expect. He's just standing in that pocket. He finds Zach Stewart. That's another Buckeyes 1st down. I don't like that they use timeouts there. I think that was a bad idea. 1st down, hustled to the line of scrimmage. But instead, no, they're going to throw a quick bubble screen. I thought that was going to be picked off. Jermaine White gets out of bounds. They say he did not get out of bounds before being contacted. So this clock's running as Yaku gets hit. That is incomplete on the play. Seth Weischer, what a job. Huge third down for this Buckeyes team. Really huge. As Yaku's back to pass on 3rd and 8. He is looking. He has a man wide open. He got White to the sideline, 21 yards, first down Buckeyes. With 17 seconds left in this half, can the Bulls defense bow up and hold them out of the end zone? They sure would like to, I can tell you that. Is why are they running it? That's Rayner up the middle. That's an 8-yard gain. They better call a timeout. They're going to go quick. That makes no sense to me as Yaku's back to pass. He throws a bubble screen to Luna. He breaks a tackle, but clock runs out. They didn't get into the end zone. What a mistake to end the first half for the Buckeyes. 17-3 Bulls lead. That is something you get with a freshman quarterback out there. That was a freshman mistake. Real quick, due to the other stuff in this episode, I'm only going to show our offensive stats. As Forrest Farmer went 9 of 16 with 1 touchdown, passing and 140 yards through the air, completing 56% of his passes. Running back Dylan Johannesson had 11 attempts for 74 yards and a touchdown. His average is actually quite good. And then receiving, we haven't done a whole lot, but Brendan Perkins had 2 for 60 and a long of 31. That was a great play by him. He's made a couple huge plays for us. This week's halftime report's going to show off where they expect us to finish. So they expect right now Miami of Ohio, Bowling Green, Kent State, Akron, and then Buffalo in 5th out of 6th place on the MAC East. We'll see if we can improve upon that. And to open this season overall, they say Buffalo is going to be the 100th best team in their rankings. So we'll see how that goes. I do have to say, though, I disagree with that. I think they have us a little low. But then we'll show off the opening season Heisman watch. You have Johnny Hayes, a QB out of UCLA. He did really well last year for them, so that's why he's at the top. Followed by Lakia Reed, a halfback from Washington. He also had a strong season last year. San Diego State's quarterback, Marlo Wright, is in 3rd place here. He threw a lot of picks last year. I feel like this one's a little bit more projection than you would expect. This one was a little shocking. It's Davis O'Connor of Air Force. We will see. He doesn't have a whole lot of touchdown passes, but 15 rushing touchdowns because he plays at Air Force. But he's a big dude. He's 6'7", 236. We'll see if he can keep up the Heisman hype. And then in 5th place, from Miami of Ohio, is Hunter Karoma. We faced him last year, of course, and we'll see him again this year, and he was really good against us. So we'll have to see if he can maintain his Heisman hype throughout the season. So we'll see how this second half plays out. Bulls kicking it away here to the Buckeyes to begin this second half. As Brown sends it down deep to Zach Stewart, who's on the return. As he actually has a gap, but luckily he gets taken down in a one-on-one situation. Freshman sensation Skylar Yaku comes out in the pistol. He struggled in the first half, getting used to the college game against this lower-level MAC team. Yaku running some play action. Looks like they're trying to get him on the move. He misses a wide-open Zach Stewart on that play, though. This Buckeyes offense needs to open it up. They come out with 2 tight ends to the right in pistol. Yaku looking to pass the ball again. He throws it. This time he has White. Big completion of 25. First down, Buckeyes. Will the Buckeyes be able to get Yaku comfortable here? He needs to, and he needs to settle in as he sends a man in motion here to the right. He's in the pistol, back to pass. He has a man wide open. That's White again. This time Seth Weischer takes him out. Oh no, they're moving the ball easy to begin this drive. Sending Zach Stewart here in motion on 1st and 10. Yaku hands it off to him. He run a jet sweep with the receiver. That's 7 yards. What a great first down play by the Buckeyes. They really seem to be doing everything they can to get their star players involved. Zach Stewart's their best receiver. He's a phenomenal player. So they would just want to get the ball in his hands without Yaku having to throw it as he finds Luna wide open and he's one-on-one. He gets over Seth Weischer and into the end zone, bringing this score a lot closer, 17-9. Pressure's returning to this Bulls offense as they come out in the second half and their lead's already shrunk. It's 17-10. What can Forrest Farmer do? He gets blown up on that play by their corner after gaining 3. Luckily, he didn't get hurt. Forrest Farmer on 2nd and 7, hands it off to Dylan Johannesson, who loses 2. He had nowhere to go. What a play by Zeno Walker. This Bulls offense is on the verge of going 3 and out to open up the second half. They need something to happen as no, he threw a pick to Coates. and he gets taken down luckily before he returns it too far. But that was just a terrible decision throwing it to TJ Nunnery. 1st and 10 here, Demas Jr. in motion. Rayner gets the carry, he cuts to the right, he gets taken down by Seth Weischer after 4. This game could already be turned on its head as they're sending a man in motion here to the right. Buckeyes 2nd down and 6. Yaku back to pass. He just tucks it and runs. He's one-on-one with Snyder and gets taken down, but that's a 1st and goal for the Buckeyes. Yaku running some read option. He pulls that one. He barely beats Osherman. He gets taken down, though, after 5 yards. 2nd and goal here in the pistol formation. Buckeyes got 2 tight ends in the game. Yaku is looking to pass, and he has Jermaine White. 3-yard touchdown. This game's likely going to be tied up. The shoe has come to life today with this comeback in the 2nd half. As he hits Hicks out there, that's a big 1st down for the Bulls. As I said, the horseshoe really has come back to life. It seems to have quieted down a little after that 1st down play, but they were coming back to life with this game tied at 17 as Johannesson gets this carry for basically no gain. 2nd and 9 here. Farmer's going to roll to the right. He's just going to check it down to Spate, the fullback, and he picks up probably 7-8 yards on the play, setting up a short 3rd down. It's 3rd and short here. They're going to come out in the gun and run some read option. Dylan Johannesson gets the carry and the 1st down. 1st and 10, Forrest Farmer back to pass. He checks it down quick to Dalton Alexander for just a gain of 1. We would like to see Dalton Alexander get a little bit bigger role in the offense this year, but we have some great playmakers on the outside, so he may not see that uptick that we were hoping for initially, as that's dropped by freshman receiver Nick Hill, bringing up a long 3rd down. 3rd and 9, and the Buckeyes bring a bunch of people down to the line of scrimmage as Farmer throws it up. Nunnery dropped it. He beat his man on the outside. That's 6, but he dropped it. Following that lucky break for the Buckeyes defense, their offense comes out on the field, and Yaku hands it off to Rayner, who is blown up by Quazell McGowan in the backfield. 2nd and long now. McGowan's done a pretty admirable job filling in for J.R. Henry, although he's not getting all the tackles Henry used to. He seems to be filling in pretty well as they send a man in motion to the right. Yaku hands it off again to Rayner, and it's Seth Weischer who gets thrown to the ground. Eventually, Josh Thomas makes the tackle. That's a highlight-worthy stiff arm there as Yaku's back to pass on 3rd down. He feels some pressure. He breaks Adkins' sack, and it's completed for 24 yards. What a play by the freshman sensation, Skylar Yaku, as he throws it up and gets the 1st down. 1st and 10 here following that fantastic play by Yaku. He's going to run some read option. He pulls it. He's one-on-one with Seth Weischer, and Weischer gets him to the ground. Here we are, 2nd and 13. Yaku again running some read option. He pulls it, this time one-on-one with Isaiah Braithwaite Jr., and he brings him down. 3rd and 12 for the Buckeyes. This game's still tied as Yaku drops back to pass. He has a man wide open. He found a freshman Howden for a 17-yard gain and a Buckeyes 1st down. Skylar Yaku's looking a lot more comfortable in the 2nd half of this game as he's able to move the Buckeyes down the field as Demas Jr. goes in motion, and Rayner gets that carry up the middle. He's one-on-one with Kealani, and he gains 12 before he's taken down. This Bulls team still hasn't seen the pass rush they were hoping to see. As Yaku hands that one off, Thomas is stiff-armed by Demas Jr. before he's taken down by Quazell McGowan. 2nd and 5. Looks like we got some backups stepping on the field for the Bulls here. And Yaku's back to pass as this 3rd quarter's winding down. He has a wide open Howden again. 1st down, Buckeyes. 1st and 10 as the quarter runs out. He pitches it out to Rayner, and Rayner runs into the end zone. That's a touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes take the lead. Entering the 4th quarter, the Bulls trail by 7. They really had a terrible 3rd quarter here. Oh, man. They need a big comeback here in the shoe. 1st and 10 here. Farmer in the gun, hands it off to Johannesson on the delay, and he's got an edge to the sideline. That's a 14-yard rush and a Bulls 1st down. Here we are. Farmer back to pass on 2nd down. He throws it to TJ Nunnery, gets it just over the head of the linebacker. 1st down, Bulls. 1st and 10 in the gun. Farmer back to pass again. This time going to the sideline. He gets the completion to TJ Nunnery. What a catch. Second down and 3. Farmer running read option. He pulls this one, and he does not get down before taking a hit. You'd like to see him slide there. Farmer running a little bit of play action. He has a man wide open. He finds Brendan Perkins, 13 yards and a Bulls first down. First and 10 here for the Bulls, and they are driving as Farmer is again back to pass. He gets hit as he releases that one. That was probably going to be thrown into tight coverage anyway. It's second down and 10 as Farmer's going to hand this one off to Dylan Johannesson up the middle. He gets 4 yards, setting up a 3rd and 6. Coming out in the gun. 3rd and 6 as Farmer's back to pass. He has a man open on the sideline. He finds Brendan Perkins, 9 yards. Bulls first down. First and 10 here for the Bulls as Farmer is back to pass again in the gun. He has a man open. That's TJ Nunnery into the end zone. Bulls may tie this game up pending the extra point. Buckeyes take over after the Bulls answer. They're going tit for tat right now. Yaku hands it off to Rayner to open up this drive. He has a big gap. Seth Weischer makes the one-on-one tackle. Here we are, first and 10 for the Buckeyes. Yaku in this pistol formation. He hands it off to Rayner to the right, and Quazell McGowan gets him to the ground. Second and 5 here, pistol formation with 2 tight ends again for the Buckeyes. Yaku, he pulls it on a read option this time, and he gets taken down by Osherman. That's a 5-yard gain, but they're going to call it 3rd and inches here for the Buckeyes. This is a big situation for this Buckeyes offense. They really need to get the first down here. They don't want to keep playing the Bulls this close. Yaku throws a quick screen out to White, who stiff arms Mitchell to the ground and gets 13 yards and a Buckeyes first down. Skylar Yaku has been phenomenal in the second half. Whatever they said at halftime's worked as he is back to pass. He checks it down quick to Casey there, who does just enough to give him a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes offense has done a great job setting up shorter second down plays. They're getting positive plays on first down almost every time. As Rayner fights ahead, that's a 4-yard gain and a Buckeyes first down. Look at Brutus dancing. First and 10 here. Looks like the Bulls are going to bring a little bit of pressure as Demas Jr. gets it, the handoff, but Thomas makes that tackle from behind before he could break it. Buckeyes send a man to the right here in motion, and Yaku runs some play action off of Rayner. He's got some pressure in his face. He breaks that first tackle. Isaiah Braithwaite catches him from behind to stop that gain for just 3. Another first down for the Buckeyes here. What will they do? Yaku hands it off on the stretch to Rayner. He gets taken down for a loss of 1 by Chris Mitchell. Yaku again on here, 2nd and 11, pulls it on the read option. He's going down the sideline. That play was made by freshman right end Afitu Atkins. I lost my mind on that one. Sorry for the commentary being a little weird there. Yaku again, running the speed option. This time he breaks the first tackle, and he's just cutting around here. But he does just enough creating to get a first down and goal for the Buckeyes. First and goal, Stewart going in motion for the Buckeyes. Yaku is passing. McGowan had some pressure coming, and Yaku just chucked it away. I don't blame him. Second and goal here for the Buckeyes. Demas Jr. going in motion. Yaku hands it off to Rayner. He's got a one-on-one with Keilani, who does enough for McGowan and Weischer to get over there and take him down. 3rd and goal, Buckeyes. 3rd and goal, Yaku dropping back to pass. He throws it up to the corner of the end zone. It's a touchdown, I think, but there's a flag on the play. They're calling it pass interference on the offense. That play is coming back. We're going to take that penalty. Following that OPI penalty, the Buckeyes come out. They're draining the clock a little bit, but Yaku's just going to hand it off to Demas Jr., who gets taken down. Timeout, Bulls. Kent Williams has a chance to pull off a huge upset. 34-yard field goal attempt here for the Buckeyes. This kick is up and good. They take a 3-point lead, but there's still a minute 54 left. Brutus might not be dancing later. First and 10 here for Forrest Farmer in the biggest play of his career. He hits Alexander down the seam, who breaks a couple tackles and gains 37 to open up that drive. What a play, Dalton Alexander. The Bulls know their kicker can be quite inconsistent, so they really need to get a lot closer before they're happy settling for maybe 3 to get this game to overtime, as that's Colbert Hicks making the 13-yard reception. Bulls have decided to run the clock down. It looks like it's going to come all down to this drive for the Bulls as Farmer's back to pass. He has a man open. That's Nick Hill dropping it again. That's his 2nd drop of the game. Bulls coming out here in the pistol. formation. Farmer's going to hand it off to Dylan Johannesson, who has really nowhere to go, setting up a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Bulls. Farmer drops back to pass. He is looking around. He gets the pass away to TJ Nunnery, but that pass is broken up. It all comes down to this 40-yard field goal for the Bulls. And Morton gets the kick up. It doesn't get blocked. Does he have enough leg? He does. This game's tied at 27. The Buckeyes have 28 seconds to see if they can get themselves in field goal position to try to win this game and avoid the upset. Yaku drops back to pass. He hits it quick to Zach Stewart, who gets a wonderful 16-yard gain to open this drive. They better start moving quick. They called a timeout there instead of hurrying to the line of scrimmage. I don't blame them. Yaku, he's got to get him past midfield on this play to stand a chance, I would say. He is back to pass, 1st and 10. He's taking up some time in the pocket, but he finds Howden for 24 yards, giving the Buckeyes another 1st down. The Buckeyes are on the edge of field goal range, I would say. It is 1st and 10 from about the 34-yard line. Yaku back to pass. He tucks this one. He runs. It's one-on-one. He slides down in front of Seth Weischer. The clock's running down here. They're going to run some no huddle. Will they call timeout? They drop back to pass with Skylar Yaku. He does not get it. What happened on that play? That's another freshman mistake. We're going to OT. The Buckeyes won the toss, so the Bulls are stuck on offense first. With this game tied at 27. Farmer's going to come out, run some read option. He pulls it down. He ends up gaining 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 here for the Buckeyes as Farmer drops back to pass. He just checks it down to Colbert Hicks, who drops that pass. That's now setting up a 3rd and 7. Farmer back to pass. 5 wide receivers on the field here as he throws it to the corner of the end zone to Keemon Williams for 6. Bulls take the lead 33-27 to open up overtime. This extra point is up and good. Bulls have a 7-point lead. All the pressure is now on the Buckeyes and freshman quarterback Skylar Yaku as he needs 6 on this drive. He is back to pass, though, on the first play of his overtime possession. He's rolling around in the pocket. He gets taken down. Fitu Adkins takes him down on the play. Osherman was also right around him. That's exactly what the Bulls needed as Yaku's back to pass on a 2nd and long now. He has Casey out here in the flats. He gets taken down by Snyder, setting up a 3rd and 5 for the Buckeyes. Yaku's in the pistol formation. He just hands it off to Rayner, who cuts to the left. Richard Osherman takes him down, but he got just enough for the 1st down. The Bulls need to keep him out of the end zone on this drive to end the game. Yaku's going to hand it off to Rayner, and he has a big gap up the middle. He gets taken down by Malu Kailani, but that's 1st and goal Buckeyes. 1st and goal here. Skylar Yaku coming out in the pistol formation. He's going to hand it off to Rayner. He's one-on-one with Weischer, who does just enough to let McGowan get over there and help take him down. 2nd and goal here. Yaku, he pulls it on the read option and walks into the end zone. Pending the extra point, this game will go to a 2nd overtime. Snaps clean, kicks up, and good. This game's going to a 2nd overtime. All right, Buckeyes and Yaku take over on this drive as he throws it to Zach Stewart, who's taken down by Quazell McGowan, but that's a 9-yard gain to open up this 2nd overtime period. And if you don't know the college rules, now the Buckeyes have the ball in the 2nd period, so they have to score, and then we have to answer. And if we can't match them, game's over. And that's a quick check down to Stewart, who gets another Buckeyes 1st down, but he is hurt on the play. That's a big loss for the Buckeyes. We will have to see if losing his top receiver is going to hurt Skylar Yaku at all. He comes out here in the pistol formation. He has 2 tight ends and 2 backs in the backfield. He sends one of them tight ends in motion. I don't know why he didn't pitch that. What a terrible, terrible decision by Skylar Yaku. And Hunt comes in off the bench now this year. As you can see, some of our guys are getting tired, but Hunt is now a bench player this year instead of a starter, so that was a great play by him. And Rayner gets to carry on 2nd and 13. That's going to be a 3rd and 6 for the Buckeyes. This is a great situation for the Bulls. If they can somehow hold the Buckeyes out of the end zone here, that gives them a chance to win this game in this overtime period. But that's Demas Jr. running through Josh Thomas for 6. The Bulls have to answer with 6 or else this game is over. Farmer's going to open up in the read option, and he pulls it and gets taken down for no gain. 2nd and 10, and the pressure's mounting on the Bulls here. Farmer runs some play action. He has Colbert Hicks over there on the sideline, and he completes it. Touchdown Bulls as he dives into the end zone. We're going to go to another OT period. And if anybody doesn't know, in the 3rd overtime period, you have to start going for 2 at the end of your drives if you get 6. Farmer's going to open up with read option. He should have handed that to Johannesen. What is he doing? This could be a momentous upset for Coach Kent Williams and the Bulls, as Farmer is back to pass. And oh, man, that could have been picked off. He didn't read that right. That was zone and not man. This is a huge 3rd down for the Bulls, as Farmer's in the pistol and back to pass on this play. He gets sacked and taken down out of field goal range. That was worst case scenario. And this game comes down to this, basically, as the Buckeyes will take over already in their kicker's field goal range if the Bulls cannot convert this play here. Farmer drops back to pass. He has Keemon Williams wide open, but he doesn't have enough for the 1st down. It all comes down to the Bulls defense now. Buckeyes take over, just needing 3 in this overtime period to seal it, as they send their tight end in motion, and Yaku gets taken down on the speed option. He made another poor decision on that play. It's 2nd and 13. Yaku's going to pull it on the read option. This time he gets around the edge. He picks up a few yards. It's 3rd and 8 for the Buckeyes. 3rd and 8. If I'm the Buckeyes, I don't throw this ball, but they're going to drop back to pass as Yaku's intercepted. This game's going to continue. Bowers goes down. We're going to a 4th overtime. What a mistake by Yaku, the freshman. After that improbable stop by the Bulls, keeping themselves in the game, Yaku takes over and he runs the speed option. This time he gets the pitch out to Rayner, and he has the edge. He's one-on-one with Seth Weischer, who does not get him down before he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Devin Rayner. Buckeyes go up by 6. As I said, every touchdown has to end in a 2-point conversion from here on out. As the Buckeyes come out with 3 receivers wide, they throw a quick screen to White. He's one-on-one into the end zone around Micah Dotson. Forrest Farmer is feeling all the pressure here as he drops back to pass. He finds Hicks, who can break that first tackle, and he fights into the touchdown. Colbert Hicks for 6. They need a 2-point conversion to keep this game alive. It all comes down to this play here for the Bulls. In 4 overtimes, they are back. Farmer gets it. TJ Nunnery converts. They're going to a 5th overtime. We're in the 5th overtime here as Farmer takes over and drops back to pass. He threw a dangerous pass there. Luckily, that was incomplete. What a game this has been. Dylan Johannesen takes this handoff, cuts left. He gets taken down. It's a 3rd and 3 for the Bulls. Huge play as Forrest Farmer checks it down to Brendan Perkins, who makes that catch in contested coverage. 1st down, Bulls. Farmer on 1st down hands it to Dylan Johannesen, who gets stonewalled at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal here. Read option. Farmer gets blown up in the backfield. That's going to set up a 3rd and goal situation from about the 6 or 7-yard line. They mark him down at the 8. It's 3rd and goal. Farmer running some play action. He gets the pass away to Keemon Williams, but he does not have enough to get into the end zone. It's 4th down. What do the Bulls do? 4th and goal from the 2-yard line, and Coach Williams has decided it's time to go for it here. What are they gonna do? Forrest Farmer drops back to pass, looking for an open man. He has TJ Nunnery, who dropped it. That might be the biggest mistake of the day. All the Buckeyes do need is a field goal to win this game now, as Rayner gets the carry, and that block on the edge was fantastic, as Rayner might go for 6 here. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line, but that sets the Buckeyes up to win this game more than likely. 1st and goal here. Yaku's going to throw it. I don't throw it in this situation. That's incomplete. 2nd and goal. Just kick the field goal. Center yourself up and get the 3. Yaku back to pass. I don't know why they're trying to throw it here. He tucks it. He's going to actually get into the end zone. Game over. Buckeyes win 55-49. They survived one heck of an upset bid here from Coach Kent Williams and the Bulls. Skylar Yaku came back and had a phenomenal second half and overtime period. He gave the Buckeyes everything they needed to be able to win this game. He threw a costly pick. They could have ended it in the third overtime period, but you know what? They ended up coming out on top anyway. They survive here in the shoe today. What an epic game. The Bulls just came up short. TJ Nunnery dropped probably the most important pass of the day. That was for everything, and he dropped it in the end zone. That hurt. The Bulls shouldn't have lost this game in their eyes. This game should still be going on, but things happen. Buckeyes win this one today. What a game. Taking a look at our player stats, Forrest Farmer was amazing. The true freshman came in, completed 25 passes of 42 for 376 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a pick. What a day for the true freshman, opening up his career for Buffalo. On the ground, Dylan Johannesson took 19 carries for 109 yards and a touchdown. He filled in admirably for Justin Hill, who transferred away to Penn State in the offseason. Maybe he can keep this momentum going. Receiving, the biggest complaint I had is there was way too many drops today. Colbert Hicks had 6 catches for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 drops. TJ Nunnery had the biggest drop of the season, and probably that I've ever had in my life. I can't believe he dropped that pass. But he took 5 for 66 and a touchdown, but he also had 3 drops. Brendan Perkins had a drop, but he took 5 for 93 and a touchdown. Keymon Williams came in for the benched Nick Hill. Down here, Nick Hill got benched. He had 2 drops, and I was done. I put Keymon Williams back on the field. I trust him, and I know that he can make plays for us. He took 4 for 58 and a touchdown. Keymon's going to move back into that 4th role. He was down at number 5 because he's a lower overall. I should have kept him up higher. I should have known better. I trust Keymon Williams. So he is going to sit in that 4th role and keep seeing the field. Dalton Alexander took 3 for 44. That's the best day of his career, I think. And our fullback Bryce Spate caught 1, and Dylan Johannesson caught 1 as well. On defense, our freshman played fantastic for us. Josh Thomas had 13 tackles in this game. Seth Weischer had 12. Quazell McGowan, another true freshman, had 11. Isaiah Braithwaite Jr., another true freshman, had 6. We had 5 for Jeremiah Ingram and 5 for freshman Chris Mitchell. TFLs, we had 4 for Quazell McGowan, 2 for Josh Thomas, 2 for Seth Weischer, 2 for Chris Mitchell, and 2 for Christian Smallwood. Isaiah Braithwaite, Afitu Adkins, Malu Kailani, Terrence Hunt, Jeremy Ryder, Trevor Snyder all had 1 today. Sacks, we had 2, 1 to Christian Smallwood and 1 to Afitu Adkins. Richard Osherman never got home, but he was around the quarterback a few times today. Both interceptions came from true freshman corner Anthony Bowers. He wasn't even recruited by me. He walked onto the team. He is amazing. What a play. What a day to open his career. Freshman sensation quarterback Skylar Yaku had a strong second half and overtime period. He finished 27-35 for 322 yards with 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 77% completion percentage. The freshman out of Canada did not disappoint today. Running the ball, Devin Rayner stepped in and filled in fantastically for the Buckeyes. He took 22 for 142 and 2 scores. Yaku had 21 for 96 and 2 scores for the Buckeyes. Demas here, their 3rd string running back, took 5 for 26 and a touchdown. And that's really it. Their starter actually had 2 for -4 before getting hurt. Receiving, it was Jermaine White, 7 for 103 and a touchdown. Zach Stewart took 6 for 66 before exiting with an injury. Leon Howden, the freshman receiver, was fantastic. He took 5 for 87. And then Rodney Luna made some big plays. He took 3 for 23 and a touchdown. Defensively, it was O.C. Van Dyke with 7 tackles. And then with 6, they had Jamari Pender, Zeno Walker, and Jamari Gonzalez. TFLs, 3 went to Najee McFarland, 2 for Ish White, and Jamari Gonzalez also had 2. 1 for Zeno Walker, Michael Umamalian, and Shane Coates. 2 sacks for Najee McFarland today. He came up clutch for them. Their 1 pick was by Shane Coates. He had a great day. Clemson has fallen off a bit since Coach Dabo Sweeney decided to retire from them, and they are down to about an 86 overall. They're only 11 points better than the Bulls, and they have a 3-game series set up. They're going to play the first one in Buffalo, and then the next two are going to be played in Death Valley in South Carolina. So, it's going to be over the next few seasons. You'll see the Bulls play the Clemson Tigers pretty consistently. Let's see what the Clemson Tigers can do. And if the Bulls can follow up that fantastic performance they had against Ohio State and maybe complete the upset this time against the Tigers. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day. This was a fantastic episode to record. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is LDJ11 Gaming. Please like and subscribe. I'm out.
And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it.